here we are again. Why, hello. Hello, my sweet Netherlings. Come on in. Come on in. It's lovely to see you all. How are you? Come on in, get cozy. It's been a little while. It's lovely to see you. Mwah. Oh, and Sonia, thank you for 1 month of membership to the Netherbrand. Much appreciated and much love. Now, I know that at least for me, it feels like it's been a rather long week. It feels like a week where I need someone to wrap me up and put me somewhere nice in bed and just sort of keep me cozy. And if you aren't of that variety, then at the very least, you definitely deserve some positive encouragement. Honestly, all of my Netherlings do. You're all rather wonderful, and you've all behaved rather splendidly this past week. So, it's only natural that you receive the barest bit of thank you and affection and really just overall a little bit of love. Sometimes positive affirmation is something that you just need, you know? You need someone to tell you that you're doing well. And to be quite honest, I don't think that people hear that enough. Kiwi, thank you for another month together. And of course, 𝓂𝓸𝓾𝓻. Morning, Zander. Gamba ASMR. Have a good day. Why, thank you, 𝓂𝓸𝓾𝓻. Thank you. Now, you made it through another week. And just for that alone, I'm proud of you. I'm sure that you've worked hard. I can tell that you've worked hard. And I'm glad that I am trusted to be part of the thing that helps you unwind. It's difficult to find space for yourself sometimes. But I think that you've been doing really well. Yeah, that's a voice. It's totally understandable that you've been needing it. The world we live in moves so fast. You're here, then there, then here, then there, and then back again, and it's all a lot. And you know, it sounds silly, but you deserve praise for doing little things as well as big ones. I think as you get older, those expectations get higher and higher, and you don't really get well-dones and pats on the shoulder for things like you used to, but I thought it might be nice to give you a few now. Like, for example, well done and congratulations if you were better than me and managed to keep where you sleep or live tidy this week. I was unable to achieve such, and as such, I'm taking my day off to clean. Or congratulations on having a good meal. I know that you need those to live, but also it's difficult. I am a chronic 𝓂𝓸𝓾𝓻 person. Well, 𝓂𝓸𝓾𝓻, what would it be? Sort of quick food, snacks. I'm a chronic snacker. And of course, if you're studying for your finals right now, which I know a lot of people are, whether it's for an educational thing or whether you're just studying in general, you've been doing fantastic. Keep revising, keep studying. I fully believe that you have the capacity to do incredibly on your finals. Any examinations, any work, any schooling, I think you'll do wonderfully. I have full faith you will. I'm glad you like the sheepy. And of course, if you've just turned up to my streams and shown support, then I owe you thanks as well. Thank you for continuing to indulge your passions and hobbies. I think that as adults, the reason so many humans don't continue or lose their passion for their art or their hobbies or their interest or their sports is that there's not as much positive reinforcement behind it. So if you've done your art or done something you enjoy or practiced a hobby this week, congratulations and well done. I'm glad that you've done this. And I want to let you know that you're going to beat any challenge that's ahead of you. And that's a promise, an actual promise. Because you've already made it through everything that came before. So you're going to get through whatever's in front of you. Whatever is ahead, whatever the obstacle in front, it can never outweigh everything that you've beaten to get to this point. You've climbed metaphorical mountains, you have done what I'm sure is incredible things, and you've always kept going. You're still here, and yeah, sometimes you might have to pause and breathe, but at the same time, you've done it. Everyone needs to pause and breathe. Everyone. Sometimes life is different or difficult, and sometimes dreams change and transmute over time. Plans will change, what you want to do will change, or go slightly out of reach, but what's important is that you keep going, because there's always a tomorrow, and every day there's a chance to seize the initiative, do something that you enjoy. And I'm proud of you for doing what you have so far. I mean, it's deserved. I feel like sometimes I catch myself telling you all things that I want to hear said to me. But I think that's a very human thing of me. You're going to make it. You're going to make it. And not just that, but you're going to do wonderfully. Sorry if my voice is a little raspier than normal. I haven't been awake too long, so it's a little on the raspy side. Just a touch. Oh, random fan hag witch. Thank you for the rose. A little on the raspy side, but it's okay. It's just my inner demon slipping out. But thank you all for just keeping going. And also taking a little time to yourself. I think that you should reward yourself every once in a while. And I think that would be really good. I think that you should do something you enjoy as a treat. As people, we often forget to treat ourselves, which is a chronic mistake on our part. love going on self-dates. I don't know about you, but the reason I'm at cafe is so very, very much is because I love taking myself on self-dates. Take yourself somewhere nice. Buy somewhere nice. Buy somewhere nice. Buy something nice somewhere nice. And it doesn't have to be something expensive. It doesn't have to be something crazy. Little walk in the park or lounging around on a bench somewhere is always nice. Or just stay indoors. Put on your favourite show or series and get a couple of snacks and lay in bed and just allow yourself to rot for a little bit. It doesn't hurt to turn off. To just relax for a little bit. You don't need to always be surrounded by people. You don't need to always push yourself to the limit. In fact, being alone and doing what you want is amazing. And it makes me glad to know that you're looking after yourselves. It really, really does. This isn't technically a positive affirmation, but my way of saying that I do worry for you. I want to know that my netherlings are looking after themselves and doing a little bit of self-love and making sure to rest and take care and do all of the things that they need to do. It's why I check in every now and then and keep an eye on things. I like to make sure you're alright. And, you know, I want you to know that you're safe here. With me, in Club Netherbrand. Whenever things are a stormy sea and you need an oasis of neon and darkness in this rather strange world we find ourselves in, Netherbrand is always here. I worry about my sanity too, not that I'm insane or anything. Well, thank you, Wes, and still, don't worry at all. Sanity is just perspective. Yes, a safe place for the demon, of course. Of course. And if you look after yourselves, I promise to look after myself too. How does that sound? Do we have a deal? Yes. Come on, promise. You look after yourself if I look after myself. Deal? Deal. Wonderful. Then I expect you to start practicing good self-care right this week. Take some time to decompress. Enjoy yourself. Relax. And of course, make sure that you have a good meal and get enough sleep. You are getting enough sleep, aren't you? Aren't you? Are you? Didn't think so. uh, didn't think so in the slightest. Typical Netherlings. Well, I can't blame you. I myself am a chronic undersleeper. No, I did not have enough sleep. However, I try to. I go in with the intent to. How's this? No. 5 hours is not enough sleep. No. I sleep 5 hours. And I know that's not enough, okay? We aim for 7 in this house. Not quite 8, but 7. So, why don't we say that you get a sustainable bedtime routine going, you know? Set yourself an actual cut-off time for being busy, and then a point of getting comfortable in bed and getting some sleep. How does that sound? 7. Fine. We'll work on getting enough sleep together. How does that sound? Another promise. If you try and get more sleep, I'll try and get more sleep too. You'll be a good little nettling for me and get some sleep, won't you? A good little nettling. You know, if you behaved, that would make me very, very happy. It would, I promise. The key word, exactly, the key word is try. The key word is try. You don't need to succeed. Sometimes the effort is just enough. Sometimes the effort is enough. Besides, trying and failing is still better than never trying at all. And that's a fact. There's something about putting in the effort to try to begin with that's a bit of a leap of faith. So, just try. You don't have to succeed. You don't have to do things perfectly. You don't have to be flawless with everything you do, but what you do have to do is give yourself permission to try. And I know that's a difficult thing to do. I'm chronically guilty of going to do things, trying but not really trying, and then shrugging and saying it didn't work out. But I promise, everything looks a little brighter with a full night of sleep. I'll try my hardest to convince you of that. My absolute hardest. And like I said before, you'll make it. Nah. I know it struggles sometimes. I know it's not the easiest sometimes. And I know that things aren't going to be flawless. It's a process. The best thing I can say to you is, it gets a tiny bit easier every day. Every single day. Sometimes when you're coming back from something, I've been through it before. It gets a little bit easier every day. And it's not about giant achievements or huge accomplishment. You don't get a trophy when you do these things, but that's not what you should be aiming for. In fact, it's little steps every day. Baby steps. Baby steps, and you'll get there. Just keep slowly plugging away at what you need. And then one day, maybe not today, or tomorrow, or the day after, but one day soon that dam will break. And the efforts, the results of your efforts will go and just go flooding out. You'll get through. Little by little. And for what it's worth, I'm still getting through. I'm still proud of you. Eventually you'll get through that wall, over that obstacle. That thing holding you back will stop, will break, will fall away. And all of you will get what you want. Maybe not exactly how you imagine it, but you'll get there. You will. I promise. Have some faith in yourself. Of all the people in the world, you're someone who you deserve to have faith in. After all, you're the only one who's ever going to be 110% in your corner. So be kind to yourself. You deserve it. You're going to keep yourself close. You're going to do okay. And don't be afraid to cheer yourself on. And don't beat yourself up. Don't detract from your wins when you get them. I'm so guilty of doing that. I'm a horrible perfectionist. But you're going to make it. You're going to get that. You're going to get that achievement you need. You're going to do fantastically. And I know I just said to have faith in yourself, but I also have faith in you too. You're resilient and reliable, and you're smarter than you give yourself credit for. There's a certain level of durability it takes to get through this world. And if you're here, then chances are you've endured. And Rui, thank you for the gifted members. Mwah. Mwah. You made it. And I know that this is just the start. There's momentum to all of this. Once you get your feet under you and you start moving and you start going and you start feeling it, then suddenly what's going to happen is it's going to be like a stone rolling downhill. You're going to pick up momentum, you're going to keep going faster, and you're just, by the time you're done, I can't wait to see the amazing things you achieve. You're going to do phenomenally, I promise. Because I've seen it, I've seen it. You've got that much promise. I see the creative things that you say and do, and and make and just how much kindness you have to give, even if you've never interacted here before, even if you're just there sat listening. That's all you do. Something about how you are brought you in. Something about how I am. It brought that need here. Something about you just relates with this. So I get it. And I know that it can be difficult to take that leap, but chances are, if you're here, I'm saying something that you need to hear. Alright? Alright. Now, how do you feel about the coming week? You're going to get some rest, and you're going to approach it with a refined level of ambition. You're not just going after the week, you're charging at it. Going at it with renewed gusto, as it were. I believe in you, and I'm proud of everything that you're going to do. I know that it might be a difficult week ahead, or maybe a busy one, but I know you'll get through it. Why? Because you're just so damn resilient. And if it's an easy one that's a little bit more relaxed, then hell. Breeze on through that. Enjoy yourself. And take a moment to be a little extra kind. In fact, even if you've got exams or work or things that are difficult coming up this week, take that extra moment to be kind to yourself when you have a moment to breathe. Take that extra moment to be kind to yourself. Understood? Cut yourself a break. Give yourself a little slack. Otherwise I'll know I'm keeping an eye on you. I'm glad I was able to make you feel better and give you a little reassurance. We don't give each other enough reassurances in life. Not enough kindness. I know that it's tricky, giving yourself that time. And of course it's a difficult balancing act. You have to balance self-care without letting it trickle into making yourself feel like you're being lazy, or you have to turn around and find that sweet balance between being motivated and also giving yourself breathing room. But even while you're trying to find that balance, I want you to know that I'm going to be here cheering you on the whole way. One day, another day, the day after, doesn't matter. I'm going to be here cheering you on. And that balance is hard to find. You have to find what works for you. It's trial and error. So many things in life are trial and error, but we can't be afraid of failure. It's a stepping stone on the way to success. A way to grow, and it's a way to make you... It's a way to challenge yourself. Coming back from mistakes, coming back from things that didn't work out. I know that I've personally needed to be a little bit kinder to myself. Maybe I don't need to hold myself to an insanely high standard, but those are my own little demons to fight. For now, the only demon I'd rather worry about being is yours. But I'm glad. I'm glad you came here. I'm glad that we're talking. And I want you to move at your own pace. I want you to find a moment of stillness. Whenever things feel like too much this week, whenever you feel like you're overwhelmed, from now and also in the future, I want you to remember this. Take a moment and find that moment of stillness. Somewhere quiet, maybe not outside or around you, but internally. Shut your eyes and sink downwards to that place inside of you. That quiet, safe place. The one that makes you feel like you're home. That moment where you're surrounded by yourself. And remember, then you're allowed a moment of stillness. I said it before and I'll say it again. The palm tree bends with the wind. It doesn't break. You're far beyond breaking. I know that you'll be able to bend no matter what. And that's a promise. And thank you, idle boys. I've been working towards my dream, and I didn't realize how much I needed someone cheering me on. I have days where I can't do it for myself, so I'm glad you're my cheerleader. Thank you. And is it okay if I have some kisses? If not, it's fine. Of course, it's okay. You can have some kisses here. Yeah, get in, everyone. Get in. Everyone get in. Here you go. Mwah. Wait, I messed this one up. Mwah. There you go. There you go. There. I hope you enjoyed. And I definitely understand that. Sometimes we chase our dreams a little too hard and we don't realize we're burning ourselves out. It's not easy, but I'm proud of you for putting in the effort. I really am. All of you out there who are chasing your dreams and trying your best. I'm proud of you for doing that. I'm proud of you for putting in the effort. I'm proud of you for trying. I'm proud of you for just having the courage to try in the first place. It's so easy to not it's so easy to settle and say that there's no point in chasing a dream or an ambition or a want or a desire in the first place because it's not worth chasing after. But you've already gone a step beyond. You've already been brave enough to let yourself have dreams. Having a dream is one of the braver things you can do. You have to have faith that you'll come out all right. You'll have to turn around, and even if it's beyond your reach, It's a spark of ambition. Oh, what's the Shakespeare line? Hamlet's soliloquy. To die, to sleep perchance to dream. It's a touch classical, but you've done incredibly. And I'm very, very proud. I know that I have dreams, and they're still far beyond my reach, and I may never get them, but I can still have them. I can still make little plays to get towards them. And yeah, it might take longer. It might be that you move at your own pace while you feel like you're getting left behind, but that's okay. Everyone does things at different paces. Everyone hits milestones at different points. Everyone reaches different steps at different times. You're not going to get to where you want to go sooner by running yourself ragged. Slow and steady. Slow and steady. Or maybe fast and frantic. Whatever pace you prefer, to be honest. I'm still finding my middle. I don't have it all worked out yet. But we never need to. What matters is that you're happy. You should be making yourself happy. Go find something you enjoy. Go chase that dream, that ambition. Find a dragon to slay. I don't know. I can't tell you how to make yourself happy. What I can tell you is that I want you to be happy. And that you deserve it. I want you to take a moment and tell yourself, I can do this. Whatever challenge is ahead, say it out loud, even if it's just a whisper to yourself. You can say it with me. I can do this. Because you can. You can. Nothing stops you so far. And nothing's going to stop you yet. Exactly. You can do this. I believe you can. All that's left is for you to believe you can. And then everything will start to fall into place. You've done phenomenally. Wonderfully. And I think that you'll start to see results soon. One step at a time. I believe you can do this. I said it before, but there are many sides of a mountain. And that means there are just as many ways to climb it. And if you don't feel success immediately, then take a step back. Think. Relax. You can always take the time to plan your route. You can always slow down and wait till some of the snow melts. But there are many sides to a mountain. And that means just as many ways to climb it. one step at a time. Exactly. One step at a time. Little by little, you're going to make it. There you go. I'm proud of you. I mean that. I'm proud of you. Well then, with that in mind, let's go through a few final little affirmations before we start wrapping up and taking our little break before we play some games together later tonight. We'll go through some nice affirmations and make sure you feel good before you relax and go to bed or carry on with your day. Oh, Kiwi, you really have such a way with words. I didn't realise how much I needed to hear them until now. Thank you. Why, thank you all. Thank you. Think of that phrase. I remember it with your voice. Just doing my bit for my netherlings. Little by little. So, affirmations. You can be whatever you want to be. You can let your dreams guide you. You can have faith in yourself and where you're going, but also remember to have faith in the journey that will get you there as well. I know it's an old one, but the journey is just as important as the destination. You're not just yourself. You're everything that you've overcome on the road to get you where you are. And you're far, far stronger than you give yourself credit for. You're resilient, and I don't think you quite realise just how much. Don't be afraid to let yourself dream. Give yourself chances. And enjoy yourself. I believe in you, and I believe you can achieve whatever you put your mind to. And it's okay to not have giant world-changing dreams. It's okay to have selfish dreams. It's okay to dream big or small or whatever size of dream you want. All that matters is that you're making yourself happy. Your dream should always be a thing that makes yourself happy, that makes you feel good, because it's your dream, no one else's, damn everyone else. Your dream should be about you. And I'm proud of you for being on this journey. Damn proud. You'll find a way. And yeah, things will come up. There'll be surprises. There'll be things. But you'll find a way. One way or another. Because you've made it this far. And if you've made it this far, then there's no damn way you can't make it over what's ahead. Just be kind. Let yourself breathe. Be kind to yourself. And remember, moving at your own pace is what's most important. Because if you try any other way, it won't be you. And the best way you can succeed is as yourself. I promise. I promise. just be kind. And even if bumps come along in the road, look after yourself. Take a moment to breathe, center yourself, and don't lose sight of just where you're going. I'm proud of you for getting this far. I really am. Really, really am. And with that, remember to take away a lesson or two from this stream, this little talk. Carry it forward with you through the week. Hold it close. Make sure that you remember just how wonderful you are. And until the next, I'm very proud of everything that you've done. And I'll see you all very, very soon. So, goodbye for now, my sweet netherlings. And for those who I will see in a few hours, I will see you in a few hours, and for those off to bed. Good night, and sweet dreams.